Hey guys, Aardvark here, and this is just a quick update for this weekend. I'll be working, so I haven't had a little time to get some Adeptus Titanicus terrain done. We'll have a video on that later, and we've got some more Adeptus Titanicus content coming up. But tonight what we've got is a mail call, and I've been making a few purchases, and I want to share those things with you guys. This one comes from Beachcombers. And Florida, it's an eBay purchase, and what it is a I've been cheating. I already looked in this. What it is a Kitty Hawk Jaguar A. Now I like this kit. I like this plane, and I've heard a lot about Kitty Hawk kits, but I guess they went out of business. So everybody's scarfing up the kits on eBay. And that's the only place you can get them now, and the prices are starting to creep. But I've always wanted the Jaguar, and I really wanted it because it was the plane that had the AIM-9 missiles on the top of the wings. Maybe they were AIM-7s, but this kit doesn't seem to have that option. Maybe this was a later version or something. But still, the kit is outstanding looking. There's a whole bunch of sprues, and I think it's going to build up to be a pretty cool little plane. There's your main fuselage parts, but I mean, look how packed this thing is full of plastic. Now, I don't have a there's a lot of parts in there. I don't have a shortage of plastic. Yeah, that's not really a problem, but I don't want to miss out. That's why I always over-purchase stuff. Man, do I over-purchase stuff. My collection is pretty big. I'll never build it before I die, so I really need to start thinning the herd. I know I may have mentioned on previous videos that I'm going to start thinning out the Warhammer stuff because I don't play as much anymore, and I was always more of a collector. I collected a bunch. I played hard in the 5th edition, but now I really just haven't played. I've been playing Adeptus Titanicus with a buddy of mine, Scott, which is a lot of fun. So I'm going to sink some time and effort into that. And then I'll keep enough 40k stuff, enough Raven Guard, of course, and Raptors, that if I want to get back into playing, I can. The Tau, probably going to sell. Imperial Guard, probably going to sell. My 30k Raven Guard will probably become 40k Raven Guard. But then all the other stuff I have in boxes. I'm probably going to move that along. I'm undecided about my sister's army because I have a sister's army. I have 2 sister's armies. And for those of you guys who are regular scale model aircraft builders, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But this is all part of the Warhammer 40k universe. And it's a gaming system. And it's a pretty cool gaming system too. And it's a lot of fun. I really like it. So Sprue Brothers, they have sent me a thank you card, and then it looks like it's some kind of scale conversion in the back. Now, I was pretty excited about this kit, and I got suckered into this kit by YouTube. And so YouTube, man, look at that. Holy crap, right? Who doesn't like a P51? And the thing is, I've got the 48 scale version of this, but there's so much detail on here. I mean, if you can just see that box top, I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but there is all kind of stuff. And this is a Korean era Mustang from the Korean War. My uncle, Mister, he worked on these. He worked on these Corsairs and the Panthers. He was an ordnance guy, and I guess he was an ordnance guy in the Navy, and somehow he got stationed on the land working with. He was an armament person, and so they sent him to land to work on stuff. Probably because he was a mean guy. God love him. He's a good guy. He just passed away this year, and he had some good stories. And I'd hope to sit down and do some kits with him because he built too. He built model kits also, as did my father. So we shared a lot of good times, and then unfortunately he passed away. But it's gonna happen to us all eventually. That's what happens. So I got some Mr. something. Golly, they packed this stuff to win. Good job, Sprue Brothers, on your packaging. All right. Mr. Surfacer, Mr. Finishing Surfacer 1500 Black. And this is for priming. And I also got some self-leveling primer. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and that's what these guys are, everybody's using. And they say that that's good stuff. So I also have a friend of mine, Brian from Kansas, and he says it's good stuff also. So I'm just stocking up. This way, I guess some of the kit manufacturers, a lot of the kits are sitting on boats off of San Diego. I have enough to get me through this rut, but I'm going to need supplies. And so right now, supplies are plentiful, so I'm stocking up, right? We got one more box on the mail call. So again, Sprue Brothers, for you Warhammer guys, they have a lot of scale aircraft. They have a lot of Gundams. So if you're into Gundams, check them out. They also carry a lot of paints, including Tamiya and stuff. So this is going to be one of those hybrid channels where we talk about Warhammer stuff and scale model building, airplane building, and you've seen a little bit of that here. Now, here comes a box, and I believe this box is from Games Workshop. And after Scott and I played our last Adeptus Titanicus game, I was inspired to get some more stuff because I recklessly spin and collect. Don't we all? So, I guess they had this guy, Castus. If you bought something, you got this guy. Okay. He looks like he's a sergeant. He's got a chain sword and a bolt pistol, and he's stomping on some Necrons. All right, cool. So, packing materials. All right, so currently I'm building Adeptus Titanicus terrain, but I did not have this one. And this is the terrain for the Manufactorum. It's got a lot of cranes and a lot of crates and stuff like that. A lot of people are 3D printing terrain for this system, but I don't have a 3D printer. But I was lucky when the game first came out. I got really good prices on a lot of the terrain kits. So I actually have a lot of terrain, and I have a lot of the models. But you put this together, airplane guys, and you put this on the board, and then that's how you play the game. And the game has rules that allow you to interact with the terrain. If you're going to get a covering save from being behind it, if you're into scale model aircraft building, you should probably try something different. And I would say the same thing to you Warhammer guys. If you've been building Warhammer, try a Gundam. Try building an airplane. If you want some inspiration, go to an air show and see what's there. This is the Loyal Legions rulebook. Scott says this is a must-have, so I bought it. I don't really like the electronic versions. I like having the hardback, so I can sit there and ponder over the rules. And I know Scott will be he'll be entertained that he doesn't have to nurse me through games on the rules. So right here, we've got the big Warbringer Nemesis Titan. And so this is what it looks like on the back. And this one on here, God, I forgot the Legio that belongs to. But you'll be seeing some battle reports. Scott and I are going to do some battle reports. Hopefully we can get a few other the club people involved. God knows I have enough models. And we'll do some Titanicus battle reports. So, and also we're going to do some aircraft builds. So stick around. And I got this other Dreadnought, or this other Titan, which is the Warmart Master Heavy Battle Titan. So what we're going to do with these GW kits, we're going to actually do model builds of these kits right here on the channel. And currently I'm building a Solaria army But I do not believe that these bigger Titans will be as part of the Solaria army because they were not traditionally part of the Solaria army. And this is the Solaria paint scheme. It's a multi-green and red. And so I'm going to pick another Legio. Probably something custom, maybe a blue and white contrast. I don't know, something different. And then we'll go with that. So interesting stuff. And these builds you're going to see here on the channel. I was just kind of getting a video out today so we could catch up and you could see what I've got going on. In the future here, in the near future between now and let's say Christmas, first of the year, I'm not going to be purchasing as much as I'm going to be building and putting out videos. So if you like this content, if you could do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe. I'm trying to get my watch minutes back up with old YouTube. I've got a bunch of subscribers out there and I appreciate every last one of you. So we'll see where this channel goes, and I think, as my hobby interests have changed, having a hybrid channel, I can serve as a bridge between hobbies because the model building hobby isn't dying. Some of the old war, the we'll call them the scale military guys, the military modelers. Some of them feel like the hobby's dying, and I don't think that's true at all because I've been to Warhammer tournaments where there are thousands of people, like the Las Vegas Open. There's models built and painted in every room. They're just not P51 Mustangs. So with this channel, I hope that I can bring war gamers together with scale model builders. Scale model builders have a lot of techniques that the war gamers could use to make their models better. Plus, there's tools like the Gunpla people use, like God Hand's nippers that the model building scale model guys have never heard of yet. So this channel, I hope now, is going to morph into being a crossroads for the different modeling techniques. So one week you may see me build, Adeptus Titanicus. You might see me decal my F4, or put together an X-wing fighter. Uh, there's no telling, But hopefully you'll enjoy it, and I promise there, Warhammer people, we're going to get to that Manta because I have a plan of bringing it to the IPMS Nationals next year in Nebraska. So I have to start planning and getting the painting on that thing because that's a monster. And scale aircraft, guys, you'll see it. It's about 38 pounds of resin model aircraft. It's pretty sweet. So I have to put all this away and get ready to go to bed for work. So you guys hang in there. Keep modeling, keep building, keep having fun with your hobby. Use this hobby as a distraction to step away from some of the trials and tribulations of the real world, because that's what hobbies are for. Enjoy the fellowship with your fellow model builders and your fellow gamers, and have a little time to escape. That's what we're all here for. That's what it's all about. So I think that's it for this mail call. Not too bad. Got myself a Mustang, some Adeptus Titanicus, and a Jaguar. I think that's pretty cool. So until next time, this is Carl. I'll be signing off here from the 19th Legion.